To Pakistan.
Each other, please. Watch the back of the head, spine. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Back to your corners.
Anita Karim in the grey shirt.
Judge. Judge.
Gita Suharsono
Judge.
in
Time.
all black with the
Ready?
blonde hair.
Ready? Go!
Gita is 26 years old, 4 years older than her opponent. This is a catchweight contest. Much the taller woman, isn't she, Gita?
Very much so. She has a huge range advantage.
15 centimeters, the height difference.
Wow.
168 to 153.
That is a massive difference. And let's see if she can utilize that to get some strikes in.
Oh, she takes a left hand to the chin there. You're expecting Anita Karim with a lower center of gravity, perhaps to have a more solid punch. And when she lands that on the jaw, who knows? Could be all over.
Well, Anita Karim is moving very quickly, actually. She's very light on her feet, and she's effectively landing strikes, and she actually manages to move in, break down the distance, and get on the inside of Gita. So if she does that a lot more in this position, Gita's going to have to switch up her game, get a takedown, work on the ground. She does not want to stand up with someone like Anita that's moving so quickly.
Oh, good left hand from Anita. And Suharsono, with those longer arms, you can tell is just naturally a little bit slower. Not quite on the pace of her opponent, who, if she can spring inside those long arms, you get the impression might be able to wreak some damage.
I mean, Gita really needs to start throwing her hands out. She needs to do some jabs, some big crosses, you know, and that's what's going to pay dividends. It's going to take away the confidence of Anita Karim, but that was a good elbow on the exit there.
Yeah, it was. Long levers can provide some big power.
Looking to see what they want to do next. Pull back on that kick attempt.
Work to her advantage at the moment.
Right now, Gita is not utilising that range advantage at all. She just threw the kick out, and Anita caught it and replied with some punches. A big kick hitting the air, too far or too short. It's not quite right yet. She's going to have to get that range perfected in the second round of this matchup.
Anita's nickname is the arm collector. We haven't seen evidence of that just yet. She's certainly a head collector. That's another left hand that landed nicely. Anita Karim of Pakistan against Gita Suharsono of Indonesia. Enthralling first 5 minutes, this one.
We go, trying to engage, trying to get that distance right from Gita there with that kick followed by a cross. Not hitting. Out of range.
Now she's got the arms up nice and high, Gita, wary of the punches that had come in previously. It's a higher guard than we saw in the first round, and she's certainly got those eyes wide open. Bit of a square-on stance from the hips up. She's not a side-on boxer by any means, is she? She's very square from the top up.
Very, very square, and she's not really much of a boxer at all. She's not throwing enough hands out.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, she's got her hand out, and when it's outstretched, she doesn't even need to go into that clinch distance. She could have landed those jabs, and you know, been very happy with the like 1, 2, 3 combination.
Anita sent in a right hand that hurt Gita there, and there was another one as well. One low on the chin, one high up on the forehead, but Gita smiles back, saying, I'm not hurt.
She doesn't appear to be taking much damage from Anita's onslaught.
That's true, yeah. She hasn't been particularly bothered by what Anita has thrown at her so far.
And that might be part of the reason why she's happy to continue down the path she is taking.
She's giving every indication that she's really enjoying this, the Indonesian.
I can just see from here, we are side on, Anita and Gita, and Gita could easily land jabs.
And kicks from distance as well, you think?
Even more so,
yeah.
Yes. I'm excited to see where Gita's going to take this match, because she has Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills. I want to see if maybe during the end of round 2 or during round 3, we see this contest go to the mats.
If you had an athlete that shape, Gita's shape, first thing you coach her to do, surely, is throw out a decent jab.
Jab.
Teep kick.
Jab, teep kick, side kick for ultra long range distance. That would also beat down Muay Thai as well. Side kick is longer than any other Muay Thai kick available. And with that range at her weight, it would be a phenomenal.
She lands solidly, and yet again, Gita seems unfazed by it. But it's been a good, consistent amount of work that Anita has put in the grey shirt there, coming forward all the time, landing solid punches. She was nearly on the end of a back elbow there.
That would have been nasty. But Anita right now is putting in an outstanding amount of punches in bunches when the exchanges come.
And she is as busy and as energetic as she seemed in the opening minute.
On her toes, bouncing around.
Good cardio, paced herself well. Actually, both of these women have done that. Neither of them look particularly fatigued. 3.5 minutes left.
Action!
I can see why Anita's not throwing too many kicks to the legs, but you can see him just there. Just go for it. Get some leg kicks off. Chop the tree down.
Is there much point for Anita now to expose herself?
There's not much
this stage.
Point really, but I just can't see Gita being very dangerous with her strikes. So maybe if you put some red marks on the inside of the leg of Gita, it's going to visually spark something in the judge's mind. Because there's no damage to the face of Gita. She's just rubbed it off her shoulders.
Gita moves a little bit, reminds me a little bit of somebody who's performing capoeira. The way she moves.
She does indeed. She's like moving slowly, calmly from side to side.
And that sport lacks a certain zest in the movement, doesn't it?
Well, you're essentially fighting air.
So well said. Yeah.
But it is a kata, of course. It's not the real thing, you know. What we see with capoeira, that is, of course, a very dangerous martial arts. And some of the kicks that come out of capoeira are the most powerful kicks.
Yes. They're long. They're long kicks. They come from a way back with lovely movement and back snap that Anita's been showing, and that's come to the fore.
There we go. Catching that outside kick again and throwing a flurry of punches is Anita. Again, Gita wasting her time doing that front kick.
Has she landed once with that?
Not once.
Not around the head area, certainly.
No. I've not seen it land one time.
Inside the last 2 minutes then. Anita seems to have this bout in her control. Gita Suharsono, the Indonesian, needs to step things up.
Gita showing some grimace there as Anita lands another 3 shots from close range after Gita throws out a long kick, and Anita just steamrolls in, breaks the distance down, throws those punches and bunches. She's doing those kicks now to the outside of the front leg of the now southpaw Gita.
Yeah, hit the trunk and the tree will come down.
Correct, indeed. Ooh. Gita's got a bit of grimace on the face now. Now it looks like things have mounted up, possibly.
And there's still just over a minute.
Big right hand from Anita there, lands flush.
Has she timed this perfectly, the Indonesian? She's got a confident smile on her face.
Is she going to pull something out of the bag in the last minute?
Nice kick to the rib cage. Got under the elbow.
That was the second now.
Here we go.
Kick. Has she left it too late, though?
Too little, too late, perhaps. Let's see what she can unravel in the last 45 seconds.
Just one a little bit higher to the jaw. Might be enough, but she's got to set it up.
Anita's still moving well, though, still showing signs that she's got energy, but now just warming to the task. Just mistimed this. It's almost like she's shaping up for a 12-rounder.
Yeah, it could be. This is not a boxing match. This is mixed martial arts. 3 rounds, and now in the last 15 minutes of the 5 minutes of round number 3.
Got to get your stuff done early.
Anita getting another blow on the break just there. Gita throwing in the kick. Anita doing what she has to do.
Enjoyed that enthralling contest. Clash of styles, clash of body types. Anita Karim has her hands in the air, as does Gita Suharsono.
I'm not so sure Gita should have her hands up in the air. I don't think she worked hard enough to be able to get the W for this, whereas Anita, through punches and bunches, off the break of catching the kicks that Gita threw out.
What a chin, though, that Gita has.
Winner!
You don't win contests by having a supreme chin. Anita is the one that threw the punches. She sinks to her knees, goes straight to her opponent to congratulate her on her effort. Anita Karim, has she impressed Rich Franklin?
When I first started training martial arts, Okinawan Shorin-ryu was the first karate I ever did. I ended up earning my